You're in a hotel room and there's an unexpected knock at the door. Your immediate instinct is to walk over, press your eye to that 18mm circle of glass, and check who's standing in the corridor. It's a device most guests take for granted, yet in an unfamiliar building, this small cylinder is the primary physical barrier between your private space and a public hallway. The hardware is engineered for asymmetric visibility. It allows light to travel in a way that gives you a clear view of the hallway, while leaving the visitor outside looking at an opaque, dark void. Creating that one-way view involves a coordinated system, a specific sequence of optical lenses supported by strict daily maintenance protocols. Understanding how these optics function and how they can be compromised allows you to verify your own room's integrity the moment you set down your bags. Standard door viewers rely on a fisheye lens. This specialized piece of curved glass is designed to bend incoming light to an extreme degree. This image shows the result of that extreme curvature. By shrinking a massive field of view into a tiny frame, the lens allows you to see the entire width of a corridor from a single pinhole. Light normally expands inward through the lens to the guest's eye, but peephole reversers can manipulate this path. Placed over the exterior, they counteract the fisheye optics, pulling the room's wide-angle view outward into a single visible beam. The very physics designed to grant you privacy can be weaponized to strip it away, leading to a constant cycle of hardware upgrades. The simplest hardware fix is a mechanical gravity-fed shutter. It sits on the interior side of the door and physically blocks the light path unless the guest is actively holding it open. This schematic illustrates the projection method. An exterior lens projects an image onto a frosted, semi-opaque screen. Because the light path terminates at that frosted layer, there is no direct line of sight for a reverser to exploit. Today, the most effective way to maintain asymmetric privacy is to move away from glass entirely and go digital. Digital peepholes replace the hollow passage through the door with an exterior camera and an interior LCD screen. By severing the physical transmission of light between the inside and outside, these systems ensure that no visual data can be pulled back into the hallway. Advanced hardware is only effective if it remains functional, a task that falls to hotel housekeeping. Attendants follow precise cleaning standards. They must wipe the lenses gently using only dry or slightly damp microfiber cloths to remove dust and fingerprints without clouding the glass. Common maintenance mistakes can easily ruin the optics. Abrasive scrub pads create permanent scratches, and spraying liquid chemicals directly can cause moisture to seep in, obscuring the view. During a standard room clean, attendants also check the hardware's physical stability. If the housing feels loose or shows signs of tampering, it must be reported to the engineering department immediately. Your security relies as much on the daily discipline of a housekeeper with a microfiber cloth as it does on the engineering of the lens itself. A clean, properly maintained peephole is a clear indicator that a hotel is following its security protocols. When you first enter your room, the first check should be visual. Look through the lens to confirm you have an unobstructed, crystal-clear view of the corridor. The second check is physical. Briefly touch the peephole housing to ensure it is securely fixed and hasn't been loosened or altered from the outside. If this 18mm lens is loose or clouded, the room's primary method for identifying visitors before opening the door is effectively neutralized. Taking a few seconds to inspect the glass ensures your asymmetric advantage is restored. It confirms the physical barrier you're relying on is actually intact.